Yeah, here's the watch, here's the time. There it is upside down. I could get the watch off. Hands are messy. I don't feel like messing. Sunday, 10/22, 39 seconds, year 2023, 7th month, July the 9th. For some reason, the recording stopped. I wasn't conscious to it. I was not conscious that the recording stopped. But it was recorded on Saturn's rings. It was recorded at the military surveillance recording. They record everything. They got high-level technology to record everything. Everything. So I can access it still. It's not lost. And I expect to have some honored connection too to it. That's not a demand. That's an expectation I see that's going to come forth without having to die. I don't need to go in no grave or be reincarnated or anything. No. It could happen tomorrow. Anytime tomorrow. Anytime the rest of the day. Anytime. It might seem impossible, but when I look at the word impossible, it's not that it can't happen. I see I'm possible. It's possible. I am. That's all that I am. Is it the Popeye the Sailor Man cartoon theme? And Popeye the Sailor Man, woo, I live in a garbage can, woo, I'm strong to the finish because I eat my spinach. I'm Popeye the Sailor. I am all that I am, he says to Bluto. I am all that I am. I just am all that I am. How can I be anything else but who I am? Unless I was feeling hindered and scared to express who I am. I learned that from a pastor. I went to a church out here in Eugene. When I first moved here to Eugene from Washington State, where I spent 13 years, I went to Yuma, Arizona and spent 6 months there. And then I came here to Oregon, and I've been here ever since. But I'm off on a new story. The song wants to go another direction. I was going one direction with the subject. Now I'm going to go somewhere else. Now I'm being pulled to spontaneously. Are we lost, honey? No, I'm just driving this way. I ain't lost. I have a feeling that I need to talk on this and explore this over here. No, you're lost. You got to admit that you're lost. You're lost. I got this gut instinct pulling me to drive this way. You know, you're lost. You know, even though that's coming from a girl to a man, that's the warrior energy speaking to a girl. That's the warrior energy in a girl speaking to a man that in public in the society is accepted as, oh, you're a chauvinist pig fucker, ego fuck. You can't even admit that you're lost. Although it's coming from the girl perspective, which is hooray and yawed in society. Yeah, you dumbass man. See, that's what I call the energy has been flip-flopped and given a different name and a definition, and all the children have been raised that way. And it's all, well, that's all I knew. I'm steering away from more than saying that that's all you knew, or all we knew, as in, I'm a politician. Well, what we all need to do is support this idea that I'm presenting. If we all get together, and really what he's saying is, if I can just trick you in and manipulate it into what I want to happen, get one over on you. Come on and vote for me for this movement. We all need to gather together and come forth. You know, I used to not be able to see anything through that, and I see immediately all the way through it every time I mention it now, and I can explain it too, from oomph to oomph. Rather than just standing on what I know and share what I know and not expecting anyone to, you know, or manipulate or trick someone in to knowing what I know too and believe what I know or to believe what I share. There's a big difference between that warrior energy and the girl energy. Big difference. that I see. I'm not saying that it isn't. That's what I see. I'm just sharing what I see. That's all. And when I share what I see, I sense a lot of offense, as though, oh my God, you're talking about me. I'm offended. And that happened a lot at Father and Brother's visit with the brother. That brother was offended at everything I said. I would have had to just sit there and shut up and said nothing, and he would have been happy. In fact, he came out and he told me, he says, he finally, because he's drunk. He's a fucking, that's just the way he likes to be. He likes to drink. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but he's allowing himself to be drunk around me now. This is happening twice now. He's getting drunk around me. And when he gets drunk, oh my God, you talk about someone that wants to control everything. Everything. I would have had, he told me, this. He confessed to me, he says, the minute I saw you driving down the driveway, the hair stood up on the back of my fucking neck. As in, oh, fuck. And I'm just sitting there telling him, basically from the attitude of, well, that's kind of nice to know, brother. I'm glad you're able to get that out. And that would make him even fucking more mad. Holy shit. Because he was really wanting to control the situation. And part of his control is he wanted to fight. Oh yeah, he wanted to get me to a point that he had an excuse to break out a gun. And if I wouldn't have left the property, shoot my ass. And it wasn't him, it was the one controlling him. That's the bad side to the Vatican. The ET, the politics, the military surveillance, using him as a vehicle. See, but I see through all this shit. God, I can't be fucking fooled. I can't be fooled anymore. I'm not the same that I used to be. I can see through all kinds of shit. X-ray eyes. And so basically, I was talking to the gang leader, the extraterrestrial gang leader. It was a face-to-face conversation coming through the brother. And I flat out, I restrained from saying that one because I've said it to him before. I could have said it if I wanted. I could have started talking to the thing. At one point, I did say one thing to him. I said, all right, robot. And when I said that, he kind of didn't have anything to say to me afterwards. That one kind of shook him. He's like, whoa. And then he starts off talking about his work, and he says, yeah, everything has to be done like a robot. He says, I'm a robot. And I'm thinking, holy shit, now there's a confession? What I just said? Whoa. This is some wild shit that goes on that I'm very conscious of. Holy shit, because I'm talking directly to the ET. It's speaking through him. He's being controlled. But his soul, the soul in him doesn't realize yet. It's the soul in him is so small, and I'm having to be the mother to help the soul to grow. Just to sit there and listen to the child throw the fits. Yeah. That's what I see going on. I could be wrong, but that's what I shared. That's what I saw when I climbed that mountaintop. I looked and I said, God, I see so clearly what's going on. And I've been to that mountaintop before. Many times climbed that mountain. Like Mount Everest in the snow. Holy shit. The Himalayas. You want to talk about climbing some fucking shit. Holy fuck. Symbolically speaking, I'm talking. But when he told me that he was a robot, he wasn't conscious to what he just said to me. His soul, the soul that is him, was not conscious to what just came out of that mouth. And I could have stopped the whole conversation right there, and I could have rubbed it in and say, yeah, I told you you're a robot, you just admitted it. I could have went into the warrior mode. Could have. You started nitpicking on it and cornered him and make him feel like he can't get out. I could have held him down with one fucking finger there if I really wanted to. Because it's just a little child, it's a little baby. It's not really conscious to what's going on. It's just weak, it's really weak. And even in the physical realm, a mother could just sit there and, with one finger and hold that baby right where it's at and it won't go nowhere. That's the strength that's in the finger and the arms of that little baby. That would be laying on a couch or the ground. She could just put her foot on it. That baby could not go nowhere, especially with the leg. The muscles in the leg are stronger than the finger and the arm and the foot. That baby wouldn't go nowhere. I could have just held him there if I wanted to. He wouldn't have been able to go nowhere, but probably might cry. And then that would be a wonderful thing. Because, that's what the warrior energy, has a hard time with, is that girl tear energy. So I'm licking the girl cum off the hand. What did you just say? This is a girl cum I just ate. You ate what? Well, most people call this a mango. So I would have to be a skilled attorney to be able to explain these things to someone that just got offended, right? Well, really what's going on in the legal language, ma'am, that you don't know, but we attorneys know behind the scenes. This actually means this, and this actually means that. What? But, and if the attorney wanted to be a smart ass, he could say, and I'm not really supposed to tell you civilians. You little low totem pole stuff. He could rub it in if you wanted. So I'm licking this girl cum off the hands right here. And it's, God. That's right, I said, and I'm gonna lick the lips. And this is girl cum with the children. With the children. Girl cum with the children. rather than being stuck on some dictionary name and expectation from the bully. No, that's a man go. I call this a girl come with the children. No, it's a man go. Well, I call it a girl come with the children. No, it's a man go. That's the conversation with brother. Well, I like to call this. No, it's a man go. See, that's what I deal with. This is the girl energy. Oh, that's theory, conspiracy theory stuff. That's a bunch of bullshit. Well, it could exist. It don't exist. Well, it could. It could be this. It could. Oh my God, total. Jesus Christ. I'm supposed to just sit there and shut up and not say nothing. Nothing. Because nothing's going to please the bully. Nothing. Unless I just shut up and say nothing. In fact, I need to be gone. In fact, I'm the one that's going to be here, and I'm going to get all the inheritance. I'm going to steal it from your ass. No, that's the attitude from the bully. You ain't going to get nothing, Russell. And I'm not even expecting Dad to die. And Dad's kind of funny because he always says, yeah, if you both don't die before me. And then he goes, you want to see my gun? He goes in and pulls out this fucking 50 caliber. Fucking this long and it weighs fucking like 15 fucking pounds. And I had to steer that barrel away from me. He's just feeling around, kind of not realizing that he's got it pointed at me as he's moving it around. I had to help the child in him to move that barrel and point it toward the ground. All right, child, I know you're excited to show me your gun, but that could be a loaded chamber. And brother does have some sense. Brother spoke up and he says, yeah, Dad, you didn't realize that the 45 was loaded with a bullet in it too when you showed it to such and such. Remember that, Dad? So Jay's not all that bad. He has some sense. There is some soul in Jay, the brother. But Dad is cool. I like Dad. Dad and I got no fucking problem. We could just sit there and get along, and I can tell him whatever I want, and he just considers it. And every once in a while, he'll kind of get fed up and silently, well, I need to go. I'm going to go and watch TV. He doesn't fucking throw all this control shit, try to fucking control me and shit. Oh, my God. So Dad's cool. I like Dad a lot. We have a relationship that's a little bit more. And when I look in his eye, I can see the look and the smile. He's got a little smile. It'll start to crack. He knows that I know something, and he knows something too, because he's from another generation that's seen some shit. And he's seeing that I'm seeing shit that happened in his generation too. So he ain't dumb. We both have that eye contact and that smirk in the face that we know something. So he knows. But he can't admit it because he's still legal contract. He's bound contractually because he's private military in the legal side. He can't admit anything. He can't share anything. He'd be breaking his non-disclosure contract, and he realizes they would cut his pension. Yeah, they'd shut off all his money. He knows that's why. This is what I know, and I've told him too. And I can, he knows. So that's why we get along. See, Jay doesn't see what's going on in the system. He knows a lot of legal stuff legally, but he thinks everything going on in the law that I share is a bunch of conspiracy theory wacko shit. He doesn't even want to even look into it. You don't even want to hear it. You don't hear nothing. Just shut up, Russell. And all I say is this. Well, this is naturally how I am. It just naturally bubbles out. Everything I say is connected to it. So I would just have to, I'm basically thinking I wouldn't be able to say nothing. And he would like that. He would goddamn love it. Just for me to just sit there. In fact, not even be there. But that's not his, that's really legally, that's not even his fucking house. It's Dad's house. What the fuck? He's making $22 an hour as a supervisor, and he ain't even got a house for the self. He can't even keep a fucking house. What the fuck's really? I could really pound the fuck out of this fucker. Just fucking make him feel so fucking low as fucking dirt. If I wanted to go there. Shit. God. He's the safety supervisor too. He walks around to the different quadrants on the fucking lot for the corporation. Living with dad. Been living with dad, living off dad, renting dad's other house for a time, living in a trailer dad got for him, and he paid for the money back and all that shit. Well, what's really going on, brother? Are you as bad as you think you are, brother? Shit. I could go there if I wanted, but I don't. I have the ace in the pocket, though. If I need to slam that fucker, it would be no problem for me. Not a fucking problem. But I refrain because I'm more the motherly nature. I'm dealing with a fit-throwing child. It's natural for me to put up with that shit. Putting the guy down. I mean, the guy is a licensed subcontractor with the Department of fucking Interior. That's the fucking government. That's listed under the Hilton hotels. That's all the Trump Union. Yeah, he goes and he puts in the interior inside the Trump hotels. The Garden Inn over here at the Highway Patrol, he subcontracted, bid on it, put the curtains in there. And he's living with dad. He's got the balls to put me in the place? Fuck! Come on! I mean, if I really wanted to go there, I could just lay the fucker out. What the fuck is really wrong with you, bitch? Shit, if you really want to get down legally to a fight, I would cream your ass. But, hey... I'm the loving mother. But it's not him. It's the one speaking to him. That's the ET, the surveillance. He's robot. MK Ultra. It's all mind control. See, these are the things that give me the motherly nature because I know what's going on. Oh, yeah. Whew. Well, that's 24 minutes. I'm gonna stop this video. I'm learning to like to keep these videos around 20 minutes, and then the next step is 20 minutes and then have a break. But I've always been going 20, 20, 20, 20, 20 with no breaks. But that's the bad habit Capricorn in me. I mean, we just fucking work-a-fucking-holics. Well, I'm with the we stuff. I am. The Capricorn in me, I am a work-a-fucking-holic. And that's kind of too much for me, though. But, hey, it's just part of the bad habit. Anyway, till the next vid, pull the finger.